already know what it is. You are now tuning in to Damage Cuz. Hey, make sure you tap that follow. Oh, yeah, make sure you subscribe, like, share. We're going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Damage Cuz, but you know I still got the value. Did it by myself, I made my name without you. Yeah, I got a game on lockdown, hey. See me when I'm chilling at the top now, hey. I'ma tell my story. I don't give a fuck, you wash out. Mind over matter, I'm telling the truth. Been through the worst, I got nothing to lose. Talking to me, better watch you slang. I am the one who don't play with no gas. No lost any property of our own shame. Militant minded is sick in the brain. Told me right now, I don't need to explain. Mock you on fire, now you know my name. Hey. Hey, yo, hey. Damage cuz, okay, wait, damage cuz, okay, wait, okay, damage shit, but you nothing got the value. Did it by myself, I made my name without you. And I got the game on lockdown. Steady chilling like a fucking talk now. I'ma tell my story. I don't give a fuck, you can watch now. Damage cuz, but you know I still got the value. Did it by myself, I made my name without you. And I got a game on lockdown, ayy. See me when I'm chilling at the top now, ayy. I'ma tell my story. I don't give a fuck, you can watch now. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, what? Yeah, you already know what the fuck going on. Damaged goods. Damaged goods with no motherfucking regrets.
What up, y'all? How's it going? So, I'm doing it again, both channels. And, of course, trying to keep track of everything, trying to figure out what the hell's going on with my damn computer. So, I have just some news about what's been going on with the old man. My biggest thing is that so far we have had quite a bit of bullshit. There I am. All right. What's up, everybody? My bad about all that. Yeah, so we've had quite a bit of bullshit. It's all right, though. Last time I saw y'all, I said I'd be coming live again the next day. But I spent a little bit of time getting interrogated. Thanks, blowjob Benny. You did good. You tried hard. You didn't do that good, though. That's for fucking sure. You did help us out, though. You actually helped a lot more than you think you did. But we ain't going into that tonight. That's for another night. Anyway, so the first visit my darling husband and I had together was definitely a good one. He did really, really surprise me. And leaving was definitely hard. But whatever, what can you do about it, right? Shit happens. What's up? I see you. You guys hopped over back and forth from here to there and back. It's all right. What's up? So I have, let's see. We're going to start over here. I have Joanne. Hello, Miss Joanne. How are you? And we have Skunker. Shandia, how are you? Blank screen. What's up? Kim, hi, what's going on? Sunshine Dragonfly, hello, darling. I sent you a text the other day, but I don't know if you were around or not. My mama bear, I love you guys. So, I've been doing videos that I have to have uploaded. Well, they are uploaded, I just don't have them posted yet. Detective, if you're in here, love you guys. Thank you. Anyway, so yeah, I don't have a lot of time tonight. I am just going to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I have visitation, and then I might go on. Oh, I hope you feel better later on tonight when I get home. No promises, because if I do, I have to do it inside because the light, it still did not fix it out here yet. Anyway, so he looks good. He does not love the fact that he has not been able to shave. Yeah, that's always an issue because he still has his weekly times where he shaves, and well, in there, let's just say the razors are not good enough to do what you want or need them to. So, trying to get this fucking thing to whatever. Y'all just gonna chill like that. Anyway, so he's in really good spirits. Super excited. He is really handling it away, his time away really well, which keeps me happy because there's been quite enough frustration going around, especially with shit in there. People think that, you know, people try to run down on people, but they learn quick that they need to not. And happily, I can honestly tell you he has not gotten in trouble. So I've had about 5 visits with him thus far, and every time he's happier and happier. The last time I saw him, he was doing this, talking about his face was all itchy. Said he looks like Wolverine. Um, I'm probably going to go live at the jail when I get him out. I'm not going to tell you guys the date that we have figured out so that he will be released. I will let you know that he has court coming up soon, as I told you guys in the past. But yeah, he's good. He's happy. He actually usually calls me around 4:30, so we'll see what's going on, if he does or not, because he knows I was going to go live, and he knows I have Vizo. So I don't know, he might not. He's been getting orders from Canteen that I've done for him, a lot of him. Like every week, I'm spending a lot of money sending him stuff, but it's better than making him starve in there. And having snacks and stuff, when you're bored, kind of helps everything go a little faster. He's started working out again, probably about 2 weeks after he was in there. Um, you know, the adjustment phase and all that. And he was like, "Why is it so aggravating to be in here this time? It's like really frustrating. I just keep telling myself, like, Matt, just stop. Why are you acting like such an idiot? You've done this before. This is nothing." I'm just like, well, it's been 8 years since you were in there last. So you really have to understand, just because you've done it before does not mean you're used to it anymore. And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's true. I haven't really given that part much thought." However, he's good. He's good. He's almost a month now. Yeah, the 7th will be a month that he's been in there. So, he says to tell everybody that he loves you guys and thank you all for, being supportive and, offering to help and everything as much as you guys have been. It's really been a blessing to have you guys here. Most of you will, contact me via email or text or whatever. And that's where I do a lot of my updating because, anybody who cares enough to reach out personally, I do tell them, if they ask any questions, what's going on and, what, just what his real mindset and everything is. And I gotta tell you, he's doing really, really good. He's having a great time. Just, getting his emails and his phone calls back and forth to me. And he really does enjoy his snacks that I send him, so that keeps him happy. Other than that, there's not an awful lot really going on as far as his case is concerned. He it's looking good. He's definitely coming home really soon. Can't wait. It's been quite an adjustment period. I actually had a really hard time, as you guys know, but that's okay because shit happens, right? I mean, your husband, or your wife or whoever goes to jail, and you just got to figure out what you're supposed to do with your life. Well, I've been keeping myself quite busy. We did decide we're going to put the house up for sale when he comes home. So I'm going to miss my porch. We're definitely going to miss the house, but we have a really good idea of where we're going to go. And we both really like it there. So it'll be nice. What's up, Kat? How are you? It'll be nice to get out of here and start over and try to do something just a little bit different. Thank you guys for dropping all these links and everything. I appreciate it. So I have a postcard he sent that I'm not going to read it, but I'm going to take a picture and post it in his community for him later. He sent it specifically for you guys. So just so you know, he's actually teaching some people in there different types of workouts. It's actually funny. Like, leave it to you. You give you a month in jail and you're teaching everybody else how to work out and, prison style, chain gang workouts and whatnot. And so he's getting along really well in there. And that's all that really matters. I was worried that he was going to eventually just fall into a funk, but he didn't. He's actually surprised me because he was really just frustrated and depressed, Hey, what's going on, pussycat? Yeah, it is, Shandia, you're right. I'm so thankful he's been so positive this whole time. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to have to stop or at least cut down on smoking a lot because chain smoking has become my new hobby. Between that and, seeing him and dealing with other shit, packing, I have to stop smoking. But yeah, so anybody have any questions that they would like to know other than his release date? I'm not giving that out. You will see that when we go live together when he's on his way home with me. I can't wait. It's so exciting. I feel like a kid. State The state mental hospitals where I am are offering petted suites for a very reasonable price. So do I have to call ahead to reserve that? Because I was actually telling a friend of mine, I think I'm going to reserve a petted room very soon. That's awesome. Oh, that's okay, Miss Joanne. I'm happy you're here. I am. Hey, Can, how are you? Like I said, I'm live on both channels. So chatting, I'm trying to keep track of both, but it's not that easy. But anybody that wants to make sure that I see you, definitely head over here. However, you're more than welcome to stay over there as well because I'm just happy to keep his channel going. No, he's not back. It's me. That's why it says what it says in his title. It's me. But he'll be back soon. Not too long. Not too much longer. Hey, Bella, how are you? So, I'll save that for the next live I do. Anyway, he was transferred from one facility to another, which works out fine because he's closer to home in the new facility. But the day that we go for his last court date, they're going to transfer him over to the other facility where I will be waiting, very happily waiting to see him and then get him home. The lawyer said that he will be coming home that day, no ifs, ands, or buts. So that's exciting. That's probably the best and most exciting news I have had because it's stressful when you have to wonder what's going to happen, where he is going to end up, how long they're going to keep him, because there's no real guarantees on anything, to be honest with you. Even with the lawyer guaranteeing he's going to bring him home, I mean, let's face it, it's not an actual, like, set in stone thing. But the fact that he is so confident definitely makes life much easier and much happier. We are actually counting down the days as we speak. It's just like, yes, one more day down. one less day you have to wake up in there. So it's awesome. So, oh, thank you. I love you. He thanks everyone for hanging out and coming around and joining when I do go live. I should really start doing that a lot more often, but like I said, shit happened and I said fuck it all, fuck everything, because I just was aggravated. But you know what? For what? What's the point of being aggravated over bullshit? Just gives you something else to talk about. Anyway, so he's looking forward to coming back as soon as he gets home. Not the moment he walks in the door, of course, but he will be coming home and he will be going live that evening. We're probably going to, like I said, be live anyway on the way home. Sim. Hey, Dallas, how are you? Hey, babe. Hi, honey. Nothing. I'm live. You want me to put John so you can say hello? Wait, hold on. So, here we go, guys. Ready? You are now on speaker.
Chilling with the real niggas.
Yeah, that's what it is. Everybody is here. Yours is going, mine is going. So everyone loves you. Dallas is here. He says, "What's up?"
Chilling, man. I'm saying, what's going on with it though?
Nothing. Like I said to them, I'm not going to be live an awful long time because I do have to come see you tonight. But I gave a little bit of an update on what's going on. I did share with them the fact that you said you were teaching people new workout routines.
Got to do it. But hey, lawyer on the case. Be home a few days, man. Can talk a little bit more then, but
yeah.
Few days, man. Few days, y'all. Few days.
Just a few more days.
That's it.
Skunk said, "What's up, War Daddy?" Everyone's yelling, "Hello, what's up, Matt?" Hey, Matt.
Can't see the names, but what's happening, man? What's good? I'm chilling, man. I'm a good spirit. I'm a good vibes, you know. I'm just, I'm in timeout, y'all. You know, I did a real bad thing. I drove to go to work, you know. The community's safe now, though. Don't worry about it. The community's safer. The streets are cleaned up out there because I'm in here. But, you know, it is what it is.
Gotta get that riffraff off the street.
Sometimes God gives you a time out just to think about shit. But that's it. It ain't nothing, man. I'm just chilling, man, sleeping, getting my... Listen, it's a pajama party in here. Everyone's in pajamas.
They're one piece, button down, like footsie jammies without the feet. So,
That's what it is. It's a little boring in here, but other than that, I took a break to call. We were watching Judge Judy, and now she's an interesting lady.
I love Judge Judy.
But beyond that, Jesus Christ, blow my brains out if I had that lady for a judge. But other than that, man, it's just chilling, man. Same old shit. It's jail. There ain't nothing. Listen, I got the content for days when I get out of here. Characters in this motherfucker.
Would you like to share us that story? Any of the stories about the archangel or the gentleman with ratting himself out?
You up? So this dude, I was in this other dorm, but I got moved because they had me in like in this crazy ass dorm because of my past charges. But I guess they figured out I had a misdemeanor driving. But I got, you know, assault on officers and shit back in the day when I was wilding out. This kid, he's got to be like 19 years old. He is 19 years old, straight from Guatemala, homeless, all that. This motherfucker decided to rob the Little Caesars with a gun and said, hey, let me get the $100 bills only. Never mind the 25, 10s, and singles. Don't think taking that's a good idea. But I'll take them hundos, robs the bitch, walks down the road, and the police are coming to the crime scene, waves the police down and goes, by the way, I did that. Yeah, life is done for dude. He just threw that shit away. This dorm, there's a motherfucker. He's very brown-like.
Thank
And
you,
he says
Dallas.
he's the archangel of, from the Bible, actually. He says he's the archangel of Michael. And he looks like Lil Wayne, almost identical. And he's like, you have to keep a straight face with this dude. He'll come up on you and he'll be like, look, my eyes are blue. I'm like, well, they're kind of brownish. He's like, no, but I'm the archangel from the Bible. I'm like, oh, gotcha. You're that. Oh, gotcha. All right. You're the archangel. Gotcha. Swears up and down. He's the archangel Michael from the Bible. And then I don't know what the fuck he's talking about with his son. He said his baby mama is a demon, so his son is the devil. This dude is shot the fuck out. Let me tell you why he's in jail. This motherfucker walks up to the fucking police car. Buddy is pulled onto the side of the road doing like some paperwork type shit. The archangel walks up to the police and goes, hey, check it out. I know about your coworkers having sex with the little girl, and I know that you want to have sex with the little girl. The cop's like, fuck you, talk. Yo, bitch ass out of here. Fucking tases. Man, there's some, listen, Molly is a hell of a drug. So I don't know what the hell that is. That is like some flocka. Who knows what the fuck that dude was on? Just imagine. If you got a buzz, you avoid police. Who the fuck's knocking on that window talking about calling the police a chombo? Man, there's some people in here. This shit is so funny. I've been writing it down on my little pad. Video. Archangel story. Fucking Little Caesar story. Man, these motherfuckers in here, it's crazy. Then there's obviously some shit I ain't gonna say over the phone. But we'll talk about it. But yeah, man,
So,
shout out.
Mama
Shout
Bear.
the fuck out.
Mama Bear says you sound good.
Shout out to Mama Bear, man. Mama Bear gave me a notepad and some postcards and shit. I've been mailing them home too. I've been writing on when I'm locked down and shit. But yeah, y'all, there's a few days. Can't really tell y'all too much, man. But what I'm telling y'all is I'll be up out of this bitch in a couple days. That ain't coming from me. That's not my opinion. That's the paid lawyer, man. He said it's over with. So it is what it is.
The night that I called and explained everything to this guy, he's like, yeah, we'll get him out, no problem. I'm like, what? He's like, I guarantee we'll get him out. I'm like, all right. I called him back about, 45 minutes later, and I gave him half the money, retained him. The next day, he saw Matt, told him.
Have you said anything about how there's a moron out there and he doesn't understand the law and he makes everything better, or keeping that on the low?
I did, however, mention the last time I was live, I said I was going to be back the next day, but I spent a couple hours getting interrogated.
Did you mention how he got himself a detective put on himself, or no, not yet?
No,
How funny is that?
I didn't go into anything else.
Is the dumbest motherfucker in the world. How about this dude is trying to fuck with me in jail and gets himself a detective on the case? There's a detective watching him. He makes me unswat. You tell him that we're unswattable now?
Yeah, he tried to have me
You gotta rub that
swatted.
shit in.
Hey,
We are now unswattable, and
how are you?
the dude tried so hard to like fuck. He don't know my name when I make the videos about him when I'm out, but let me catch a driving charge, and he's gonna go to town. This motherfucker got a detective. Man, this is the funniest shit I ever seen in my life. When I'm in jail, you can't win, dude. Like, what the fuck? You need to like, give it up.
Yep.
Don't.
It's
I probably
insane.
said too much up.
It's all right. I told him I was going to go into it on another live, maybe tomorrow or whatever, because it's really funny.
Don't even.
But yeah, he tried to have me swatted, and it's actually funny because of all of the stupid reports he made. I cannot be swatted because he kind of like tried too hard.
Listen, this is what he's got a little Discord and some stupid minions that listen to a fucking clueless leader. But the dude doesn't understand the law. That's why all the lies in the Summer Wells case, these stupid people believe them. I cannot wait to destroy his complete narrative. You don't even know how to swat somebody. A YouTuber's worst fear is to get swatted live because you can die. I guess I owe Benny a thanks because now we can never get swatted. So I appreciate that. Like, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for totally, like, putting us in there forever. Like, no one can swat it. They're not even coming to the house. Hey, you tell them the good news?
About...
You can't even buy that. Like, that's not even something you can buy. Like, that's a gift.
Thank you, Dog.
What a moron.
Yeah, he did good on a...
Let me just say this. Send this timestamp to Lene. Lene, when I get out, I want you to come on, and we're going to talk some penis sizes. Okay? If we talk about penis sizes...
No, buddy, I got you beat. I already spoke with her, and we're doing this live together, so suck it.
Lene got a lot to say.
I know, it's going to be great.
Real queen.
Yeah.
But,
he put her through some shit, too.
Yeah, man. Anyway, talk about that dumbass. Don't even say too much. Just let them think, like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I can't.
It's
I was
comical.
told not
It's
to say too many things. But
yeah, man, a couple of days, y'all. It's all it is, man.
A couple more wake ups.
Huh?
A couple more wake ups. You're at...
Yeah.
Okay, we still got...
Yeah.
So, okay, what is your favorite thing that has been sent to you in Canteen thus far?
Roots, man. I eat them on the street. I like my roots. How
is your workout routine different now versus being home?
I don't got no weight.
It's all body weight. How are your roommates?
Yeah. Be clowning on them, man. I be making them laugh. But the one dude, my one roommate, he can't fight worth the fuck. They put him off the top bunk. Man, I'd be clowning. He got knocked out. I'd be clowning on his ass. Oh, I'm laughing. I'm just passing through. Like, this ain't my house. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting too comfortable. I'm just passing through this bitch. But, you know me, I'm going to keep a good vibe. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to keep everybody laughing. I'm going to keep people working out.
Hope so, Bill.
Keep the mood up. You know, if I got to get busy, I'm going to get busy. But, you know, I ain't trying to, like, walk around. Man, I'm getting too old for that. But if I got to, but, you know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, I'm happy that ain't nothing happened because...
The other dorm I had to, but I'll talk about it when I get out.
They already kind of know a little bit about it. I didn't go too much into detail. But yeah, like I was saying to them the last live, like I was worried you were going to end up losing your date because I want you to stay, you know, keep yourself out of trouble. But when push comes to shove, you don't get put up against the wall. You got to handle your shit, and I got to understand that. But you know, you haven't had any issues, so it's cool.
Yeah, I'm just chilling. This jail is like soft as fuck. Like, I mean, this ain't for like, hey, this is not where we're from.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know. The things you told me, actually, like, even when he sees people running up to, like, fight, like, gangs and shit, whatever, he's like, I'm not sure if they're joking or if they're serious, because it just is so funny.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm like, like, man, I don't even know. Like, yeah, it's hard to tell. I had to, like, apologize to gang members. I'm like, hey, man, I thought you guys were joking. Sorry about that. Don't take it.
No disrespect on the laughing at you part.
Yeah, it's real. Like, this shit is, like, not what I'm used to, like, which is a positive, good thing. It's just soft.
Yeah.
It's just soft.
So is this the easiest camp you've been in thus far, compared to all of them?
Man, this is a bubblegum camp, man.
What would you compare it to Rock? Because I thought Rock was easy. You said Rock's not that easy, but Rock to this.
Road is hard, man. You're going to bump in there every day. This shit is like arch. Listen, I'll put it like this. There's motherfuckers walking around talking about the archangel out of the Bible. And they're black with blue eyes. I mean, I ain't never seen that before, but apparently there's a dude here that claims Straight out the Bible.
Well, isn't that
know
what
what's
you
funny?
said? Isn't like the Archangel Michael supposed to be white? And he's like, no, it's me. It's really me.
Yeah, I was thinking, but he's telling me this, and he's dead serious. I'm just like, I'll keep a straight face like a motherfucker, and I'm egging him on too. I'm like, oh yeah, Archangel, yeah, really, man, yeah. How many people like? Hey, I'm just I'll have him go. I'm like, well, so what are you in here for? Oh, well, I walked up to the cop, and I told him, man, I know what his coworkers were doing with that little girl at this church.
You have 1 minute remaining.
This dude is on some type of fucking narcotics, ain't even the word. You know what I was thinking about? That movie we were watching a couple months before I come in here, where the fucking Archangel Michael's fighting that other fucking the other fucking guy. Remember that horror movie or whatever?
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm thinking about that. I don't know why I was thinking about it. They got wings and shit. But yeah, man.
I remember.
Huh?
I remember. Do you wanna hang up and call right back, or are you gonna dip out and go do something? I love you before they cut us off.
I'm gonna see you later. Do your live, man. I love you too. Shout out to everybody, man. I'm gonna see y'all in 2 days. Telling y'all I'll be out in a few days. So lots to talk about, man. And
I can't wait to
get back to the groove. Y'all be easy out there, man. And listen, it don't take much, man, to set you back. That's for sure. Damn, this one did.
And
I love you.
I love you too.
Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. Much.
Thank you for using GTL.
They are so rude. So, yeah, that's it. I told y'all he's in good spirits. Everything's good. He's happy. He's really, really looking forward to just coming home and hanging out and doing what he has to do because, who the fuck wants to be stuck in there? Nobody. But at least he's been able to get a couple, good laughs about it all. And that's the most important part because you get bored when you're in jail. Then they have lockdown times and all they do is just sit around and you have to just hear everybody. You have no silence. That's right. What's up? There's my fam right there. Pino in the house. What's up, dude? Hope y'all are doing good. So he does a lot of staring at those brick walls. You're right, Will. Absolutely. Other than that, his routine is wake up when he wants to wake up as close to lunchtime as possible, 11:30ish, but not always possible to do so because it is what it is. You don't sleep good when you're in jail. It's just the way it is. So some days he's up really fucking early and other days he's not. He eats, calls me, showers, works out, then showers, calls me again. We email a bunch back and forth. She's sleeping on the floor. And then other than that, that's it. He waits for dinner. They lock down. They lock down 3 to 4 afterwards, 5:30ish. They eat. Then he calls me again. We email. I go to visit him, usually at 7 o'clock. And then I'm there until 8. I come home. And then we talk a little bit more. And that's it. That's really all there is to it. He has a lot of downtime, quiet time. He wakes up early sometimes and just goes and sits in like that main room. There's a big common area, I guess, for all y'all that ain't never been to jail. And he'll watch TV and just chill, or he has to wait till they turn the phones on so he can call. Once they turn the phones on, they do whatever they do, counts and whatnot. He calls me. And that's it. That's really it. That's his entire day right there. Just what I told you. So it's good that he isn't getting too terribly bored because boredom leads to trouble. He liked the other facility he was in, the other dorm, better than this one. But this one seems to have a little bit more of those people that should probably be on mental meds and not in jail. So he has a lot of really good stories to tell from this new facility. This camp, as you heard, is weak, very weak, which is nice because there's not a lot of people trying to mess with anybody. He can. They have rec time as long as they don't get locked down for something. But there's no shakedowns or anything since he's been there. He hasn't had to deal with any shakedowns or anything like that. I mean, I've been on the phone, like I've been at Vizo with him at the actual facility, and we can't be in person. So it's like me talking to you, only I have a phone in my hand, and he's got a phone in his hand, and it's a little screen. And the phones really suck. And so I'll be sitting there talking to him, and like I can watch what's going on behind him, and he'll be like, hold on, switch hands, and be like, he'll be like, damn, can you see that? I'm like, no, they're too far over, but you can hear it. People are just swinging on each other. You hear like heads like slamming off the freaking bunk beds and shit. You don't see any COs running to do anything. You see nothing. They do nothing to stop it in there. So yeah, it's just weird. Hey, how are you, Stella? Yeah, he's gonna be home very, very soon. All right, see you soon. Love you, Will. Um, that's it. The excitement is, I guess, listening to the stories. I mean, who robs a Little Caesars and then says, "Hey, officer, come here"? It was me. I got the money. Like, who does that? I almost kind of think he did it on purpose because he wanted a place to live. I mean, he was here. I think he's here illegally. I'm not sure, but he was homeless. So he now has a place that he can sleep and eat and, shower and stuff like that. So in a way, he's kind of being taken care of in there. So I almost wonder if he did it on purpose. However, there's like that 10, 20, 30 life, is it 10, 20, 30 or is it 10, 20 life? I'm not sure. It's one of those. But it's 10, 20, 30 life. Have a gun, like if you fire it out into just the air, that's like 10. Use a gun like in a robbery or something, but you don't shoot anybody, it's 20. That's what that dude got, 20. 30 or life is when you actually use it and cause bodily harm or murder somebody. So I really just don't understand why anybody would sit there and turn themselves in. But he did. So like I said, it could have been on purpose. He just might have gotten tired of being homeless. Who knows? Either way, it is what it is. Hey, Shell, how are you? But yeah, so you missed it. All right. What happened was September 7th, I was really sick. I had the fucking stomach flu and I was just not able to drive him to work. We couldn't afford an Uber because we po bitches. And we were just talking a little bit and he had to go to work. So I just said, take the car. By the time you get home, hopefully I'll have the house aired out, like just go crazy with Lysol and do what I have to do. And they got him. He made 2 turns and it was just fixing to go right on the main road. And they got him at the stop sign. And they used the old, your tint looks too dark. And Matt was like, well, get the chart out. It's not too dark. So they put the chart on and they were like, okay, it's not that dark, but can I see your license and registration? And so it is what it is. They were watching for him, honestly, is what I believe, because you don't just get pulled over for bullshit. And he was honest. He told them the truth. Said that he was, he was driving on suspended, explained I was sick, said, I'll just walk home, whatever. And they wouldn't let him do it. They just wouldn't let him go. So they were like, if I talk to your wife, she's going to say you're sick. And Matt was like, yeah. So when he called, it was his ringtone. So I was immediately like, baby, what's the matter? What's up? Are you okay? And it was another man's voice. And I was just like, what the fuck? Where's my husband? Is he okay? Where is he? And he kept trying to talk. I'm like, where the fuck is my husband, bro? In the back of my patrol car. I'm like, what? Why? I'm like, listen, I'm like literally sitting on the floor. I'm throwing up all over myself. I was like, let him go. I gave him the keys. Take me instead. Like, I broke the law by allowing him to take my car. Just arrest me. You don't have to take him. All he was doing was going to work to provide for his family. That's not a bad thing. Like, you don't have to take him in. I'm willing to go. But they would not let him go at all. However, because I told them that I was sick, and that's the reason why they did not tow my car, which was a good thing because that would have been fucking just an unneeded crazy ordeal to have to get my car out of impound and all that shit. But yeah, so I had everybody, you know, set. Everyone was on deck. The bondsman, her and I are straight, so she was ready to roll, just in case. And I didn't think that they were going to give him a bond, but they kind of like played like a haha, just kidding move on him. They were like, yeah, here's this, that, he was processed, he was booked, he was in the system, he got his paperwork, and they gave him a $1,500 bond, which with the bondsman would have been $150 to get him out. So no sooner did they give him his phone to text me, to tell me, I get her on the phone. I'm like, yo, blah, 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 this is it. She's like, I'm at the jail right now. I'm going to get him out. I'll meet you guys at the office after you get him. All right, cool. She calls back. She's like, no. She sends me a picture. She's like, he's processed, but he ain't booked it. I'm like, no, he's got his paperwork, everything. They gave him his phone, let him text me. He called me, and he's I got the bond. He showed, he's got the paper. And she was like, they revoked it then. And then he called right back and said they revoked my bond, and they, enacted the Whitman Act. So the thing is that years back, I don't know how long ago, but there was a man who was on probation and he violated, and an officer pulled the guy over or stopped him somehow, some way, and the person that was on probation ended up shooting and killing Officer Whitman. And ever since then, if you have a VOP here in this county, they will hold you without bond and make you do at least a month before you even have your first like real court date to be able to possibly get out. So no, Matt did not get sick. He never gets sick, which I kind of was joking about the first live. I'm like, that officer has no idea. Like, that whole entire freaking police station is going to get it, because you know how that stomach virus, it spreads. You don't even know you have it until you're shitting and puking everywhere. And it's not fun, and anybody around you gets it. So I'm like, I hope they're not understaffed. Hope they have enough bathrooms. I don't necessarily know if anybody got sick at the station, but, the officer would have had to spend the entire ride to jail to, process and book him and do the paperwork and whatnot. So I'm like, he's now a carrier. Anybody in that holding cell is a carrier. I'm like, Jesus, this is going to be like one crazy literal shit show if everybody gets sick. So I don't know if anybody else did get sick. But I know that if they did, they were not happy, because, could you just imagine every officer in the precinct, or, well, it's not a precinct here, but in the jail or in the police station, just running, holding their asses, trying not to shit themselves? Like, how does anybody work like that? That's why I couldn't drive him, because I couldn't make it that far without having to use the bathroom to throw up. And so literally when he called, well, the officer called from his phone, I was like, I had the shower running. I was sitting on the floor throwing up, and I was fixing to just like crawl my way into the shower. And then I ended up having to go walk, run, whatever, I can't even say half. It was like fast running, and then like, because I have horrible cardio. And yeah, so I got there, and the officer waiting behind my car was just like, wow, y'all weren't kidding. I'm like, like, what are you talking about kidding? He was like, he said you were really sick, and you said you were really sick. Like, I didn't really know you were really sick. I'm like, dude, that's puke. That's my shirt. I was like fixing to take a shower, and y'all arrested my husband. Like, I could have just came and take him home. Like, I made him drive to go to work. He needs to support his family. Hey, Herman. And yeah, here's the proof if you don't believe me. But, they unfortunately took him in anyway. So a lot of times, if they run you, a lot of times they don't have to take you in, but because they ran him and he popped up as a suspended, it automatically like pings in the police station and their system. So I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if for real he had to take them in. He said he did, but he didn't, because I've literally seen cops turn their freaking heads to dope. I've seen them turn their heads to a lot of things that they didn't have to. And it was a hell of a lot worse than driving just to go to work. He's like, look, I'm in my shirt. Like, I'm in my work clothes. I'm literally going to work. I can't type on there. If you want to hop to my chat, I'll drop my phone number for you and my email, and you can hit me up there. I have my Cash App going across my the bottom of my screen. However, as always, I'm not asking for anything, but I will absolutely say that I appreciate it to everybody who has sent stuff, because y'all have no idea how much you have pretty much saved me and my son, because with Matt being in jail, there's no money coming in, and it's been hard. So you guys don't realize, like, any little bit has helped in more ways than others. Like, could even imagine, you might send like a $5 or a $10 Cash App, and I'll cry like I always do, because I'm a big baby and you guys don't have to. Yeah, I'm streaming on his and mine. And I always, and it doesn't matter if it's 50 cents. I always get emotional when y'all do it. But like, I've literally had someone send a couple dollars, and I've been like, I'm going to the Dollar Tree. Don't even laugh. I don't even care if you do. Dollar Tree, it's $1.25 now for everything, but they sell food. And yeah, I went shopping. So you guys absolutely have no idea. You have literally helped in so many ways save us. And I'll never be able to thank y'all enough for everything you've done. Sunshine, she knows I love her to death. This one made me cry. She's amazing. She's become a really good friend of mine since this has all happened, because, she just knew, like, in her head, she was like, does Noelle even have anyone she can talk to that can relate, and this and that? And I love you too. I have people I can talk to, but no one like on a real, like, understands level. I do, but it is what it is. And she just reached out to me one night, and we just started talking. And actually, I had a fucking insane panic attack, which she was on the phone for. I was embarrassed, but she talked me right through it, got me right out of it. And I don't know, I probably would have ended up in the hospital if it wasn't for her. So, my sunshine dragonfly, I absolutely love and adore you. You are amazing, and you will always be absolutely, hands down, one of my favorite people. And I'm blessed to have met you, because you're an awesome person. And I've had a lot of really good people reaching out and supporting me just by being my friend, and just talking. And that's one thing that I cannot thank you guys enough, because at the end of the day, when shit hits the fan, a lot of us don't have anybody we can talk to. Like, I don't have anyone that I can talk to. I can talk to y'all, but I don't have anyone I can sit there and cry to for like an hour and just talk to them. And Mama Bear, she's a day oneer for me. My sunshine, she's amazing. I just love everybody. I love all y'all. You guys are just so supportive and awesome. So, yeah, thank you all very much for that. And my husband does as well, because I have told him everything that you guys have been doing. Okay, Mackenzie, thank you so much. I love you guys. I miss Mark and his handsome eyes. I will kiss Whisper for you, I promise. She's being lazy. She's laying on the floor, not trying to move. But okay, I will long gone. So yeah, for everybody who has taken the time out of their lives to say hello and just say, hey, how are you? That means a lot because there's not a lot of people out there that, that do that. I do that. I've been there for a lot of people. I'm always there for everybody. If I can help, I do. And that's just me. So when it's reciprocated, it's something that, it means a lot. Mama Bear, however, her and I were on the phone one day. I think it was, I had probably 5 hours of sleep. And then I was up for about a day and a half straight because I just can't sleep. I'm having a really freaking hard time talking to people and figuring out, like, when you're really stressed out and you're walking around in circles and you're like, I have to do something. And then you forget what it is. But like you do that on a normal everyday basis. So it's kind of like nothing new. But then you're super stressed and going insane. And then out of the blue, you're just like, what the fuck? Well, that was me. Mama Bear and I were on the phone. And she experienced something that is quite funny. I fell asleep on the phone with her, but I was sleep talking. And we were having a conversation that had nothing to do with what I had said to her. But I literally, and she's right there in chat, said, is your husband excited that he is pregnant? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I asked this lovely lady if her husband was happy that he was carrying a child. She's like, what? And I think the next like 2 or 3 sentences were pretty much following along in suit. And then I was like, oh, fuck. And then I'm like, listen, I told you I haven't really been sleeping, right? So I fell asleep. I was sleep talking. She was cracking up, laughing at me. Later, VA, hey, what's going on? It's all right. Matt's gonna be out of jail soon, dude. Real soon. So yeah, a little later on, she called to check on me, and out of the blue, I hear, okay, so you fell asleep on me again. And I was like, huh? What? And then I forgot even what I said that time, but she was thoroughly amused. Yeah. So the best time to catch me for a conversation, I guess, is when I'm fucking like sleep talking, apparently, because yeah, you never know what I'm going to say. In fact, somebody else, I was talking to them and they were in person and I was looking at them and I just said something and they were like, what? And I said, huh? What are you talking about? And then I just like looked at my feet. I was like, oh, fuck, never mind. And they were like, what? I was like, I fell asleep. And they're like, but your eyes were open. I'm like, but I fell asleep. I'm not sleeping. I'm like, I'm looking at you. My eyes are open. Like, I don't know. Were they googly eyes like all over the place? Like, I don't even know like what my face looked like. But she said it was a normal look. Like, I didn't change my expression, nothing. I just said something. Like, I think I started talking about like teaching her how to do her taxes. I think something to do that with like that. And I was just like, yeah. So that was it's been exciting and amusing. Yeah, as you can see, Mama Bear thinks it's amazing. And then she told her husband about it, who thankfully responded very with a very amusing comment. But I mean, yeah. So it's been a hard couple days, hard couple weeks. But other than that, yeah, I've been sleeping again. I think seeing him as often as I am for visitation has really helped out a lot. Talking to him, emailing him all the time has helped a lot. But yeah, other than that, lockdown and when it's time for the night to be over and he's not able to utilize the kiosks or the tablets or the phones anymore, like it gets a little deafening. Like it's just so quiet, you feel deaf. Everything is off because what am I going to do with the rest of my life for the night, you know? Like, my life is now just like silent. But my son and I I love you. You make me cry. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't be mean to me. Uh, um, my son and I have always been really, really close. And he's really close with Matt as well. So we have been just watching movies. If I don't sleep, um, I'll come out here, go in the back or whatever. And I try not to wake him up. But he hangs out and he is really just great at checking on me, which is something he's done a lot of. He always checks on me. But lately, it's one of those things where he will just walk out or walk into whatever room I'm in out of the blue for no reason whatsoever at all. And he will be like, so, are you okay? Yeah, why? What's the matter? Just checking. Or he'll walk out and I'll be like, so, what's up? It's like, nothing. Gonna notice about face and go right into the house. And then I realized he's just checking to see if I'm okay. Because the first couple weeks, clockwork. Hello, how are you? Hmm. I love you. And that's that. That happens all the time. He's like, are you live? Yeah. I'm just going to go back inside. He was going to go back inside anyway, a little butthead. But I love him. Yeah, we were talking about that. It was funny. I was like, you got a whole month to make up for it, buddy. He just laughed at me because it's funny. Because we joke about it. And I test the waters when I send emails, like to see just how much I can get away with. And he'll be like, I cannot believe they sent that email straight through to me. He's like, you realize that they should have probably not sent it. I'm like, whatever. I paid for it. So I can say what I want to say. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, yeah, he's a really awesome kid. I love him to death. Um, Checks on me. He's always checked on me. I had a lot of panic attacks, more than I think I've had in my entire life since he's been gone. Um, I had a panic attack for my first visitation, which is actually really fucking funny because it's my husband. You know, we've been together a long time. Well, not a long, long time, but a long time. And I'm getting nervous. Like, what do I wear? How do I look? Shit like that. And I emailed him and he was just like, really? You're nervous? Like, I feel like it's a first date again. I'm like, this is insane. Like, you're gone a couple weeks and here I am, like, what do I do? So it was interesting just to feel that way, like, fuck, he's in jail and I haven't seen him and now I have to see him. And um I'm nervous. I don't know. It's Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna say anything about anything. Yeah, long gone. Thank you. I love you. Uh, that's really awesome. Thank you so much. And going to the Dollar Tree. So Matt has definitely been very thankful to you guys. Really. I've told him how awesome you guys are between just emailing or calling or, sending cash apps, which I have only been live. This is my third time since my husband went away that I've been live. Maybe just, and I will literally just out of you get something, and you guys make me cry every time, every stinking time you do. But Matt, he thanks you guys because without you, I wouldn't be able to hold him down in there. I wouldn't be able to take care of what I have to take care of here. So if you guys ever have never felt like a hero before, you absolutely are my hero. And I mean it. Y'all are my heroes. Whisper. What is? Oh, you were eating You ate French fries. Robert gave you French fries. My son gave my dog French fries, and she's got the proof hanging off of her cheek. Anyway, other than that, it is what it is. What are you gonna do, right? So, I am going to get off of here in a minute. Sorry, I got a text. But someone asked about my mom earlier, and I apologize. I'm just seeing it on my phone, but I highlighted it, so it's reminding me. My mom, she's doing better. She had an infection in her system that nobody knew about because she was given antibiotics and she was treated for it and it started to get better, but it didn't go away. And it got so bad that it made her comatose. Everything in her levels, everything were off. It was just one of those things that it was just horrible. It was scary. Hallucinations, you name it. It was one of those. You get to that point when you see someone, with anybody that has medical experience, you know what I'm talking about when I say when you see somebody and they're in that state, they never return from it. Thankfully, it took a couple months, but she started getting better. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. She's not out of the water yet at all, but she's doing better now. The hallucinations still come and go, but that's to be expected with her illness. So it's hard, but all in all, I'm gonna say that she's 100 times better than she was back when she was sick with that. Yeah, he is, but what are you gonna do? Nothing you can do. Um, but yeah, no, I still do go and I help take care of her all every time my dad needs me to. But she can actually come over here when my dad comes here because my dad and I are still working on doing things for the house. We've kind of gone into overtime because the house, it's like one of those houses that like it looks really nice, but you don't realize that the fucking thing should be condemned until you live in it. Yeah. So we bought a house that looked amazing and it was great. And then to find out all the issues it had and whatever else. So yeah, we're doing as much as we can to fix it and then we're selling it because quite frankly, we can't afford it anymore. Can't afford anything anymore. So we're gonna be selling it and moving forward with life. And that's all there is to it. Because sometimes you just gotta say goodbye to one thing and, start over somewhere else. And so that's what we're doing. I'm not giving the date, but he will be home shortly. Not as in like today or tomorrow, but within the next 2 weeks, he'll be home. But we're keeping the date secret for right now. Anyway, so everybody, we love you guys. And y'all heard Matt when he called. So he loves you guys and he thanks you for everything. And he appreciates every one of you for everything. We are going to stay in the area. We're actually probably going to be a little bit closer to my parents. I'm like 15, 20 minutes from my parents right now. And we're probably going to be about 10 minutes from them, give or take, where we move to. So we're not moving away from them. Dad needs me, mom needs me, and I need them. I need to stay close to them. When they're gone, which will kill me, And I don't want to think about it, but when that day comes, maybe we'll go somewhere else. Neither one of us really want to stay in Lee County for the rest of our lives. It's nice here. I'm not going to lie, it is. It's a whole different world compared to where we come from. But just got to move forward sometimes. And with that being said, I am going to jump in the shower and get ready to go see my mommy. No, not my mommy. I read a comment. It's talking about my mommy. I'm getting ready to go see my husband, and then I'll be back. And tomorrow, everything goes the way it's supposed to. I don't know what the schedule is with working on the house and whatnot, but I'm going to try. You're okay. And get on here. It might not be until later in the day because if my dad comes over and we have any projects to do, I'll be busting my ass doing all that. But yeah, between that and everything else, I still have to pack. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all stay safe, stay out of jail, don't get in trouble. And I love you. 786-764-4077. If y'all want to reach out, you're more than welcome to. I love you all. And I will be seeing you guys again soon.